Thanks for joining us today on Suncoast FYI. Magnolia Health and Rehabilitation Center creates a community where the staff cares for patients and residents like family. Here to tell us more about the center is Louise Merrick. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Cassie. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on the show today. So why should someone choose Magnolia Health and Rehabilitation Center?
Well, I believe we're the only post-rehab facility that has 60 private rooms. So if you're interested in your own private room, you should definitely give Magnolia a look. We have a major remodel that has just taken place. So we're modernized, although we've been in business in the Sarasota community since 1985. You'll find many modern upgrades in a very comfortable environment. Our goal is to get you home as quickly and as safely as possible so you don't return to the hospital and you can come back and see us, but just for a visit, not as a patient.
That sounds wonderful. First, the private rooms is a wonderful thing. I have had to do hospital stays. Not a lot of fun when you have somebody else who also has health problems in the same room. That's not a lot of fun, but it's nice that you guys have so many private options and the renovation. That's 2 thumbs up for sure.
Cassie, we also have a living room area with 4 private rooms off of that. So people, if they have large families, do not have to feel crowded in a room because they have another area that they can enjoy themselves in during the visit.
So you really are treating your patients like family. That sounds wonderful.
We hope so.
So tell me, are there TVs and phones in every room?
Every single room, TVs, flat screen TVs, and telephones in most. Some rooms have the older televisions. Most all have the flat screen TVs. And there are phones in every room. Yes, ma'am.
That is wonderful. So also, you have more than just the 60 private rooms, right?
Yes, yes. We have a total of 120 beds. Although that sounds large, the layout is ideal to feel comfortable in. There are 2 nursing stations, and the rooms go off from the nursing stations and are visible at any area by the nursing station, separated by a gorgeous courtyard that is beautifully landscaped.
Oh, so you can be inside and outside for your rehabilitation.
You can, yes.
That's always nice, too, to get outside and get some fresh air. So I was also going to ask you about insurances, how this works with your company.
Yes, we take most all insurances. Well, of course, we take Medicare and we take private pay. If you have an insurance that we do not take, we have 2 sister facilities also in Sarasota, so if there are difficulty getting a room at one of the other post-acute facilities, we can assist you in that as well.
Okay, and so besides the professional nursing and rehab departments, you also have other things, food and activities as well?
Oh, yes, we have a house dog, and we have many dogs that come and visit. It's very pet friendly. We try to simulate as much. We know people are not choosing to be there. It's not their vacation. They're just there to rehabilitate. So we try to make it as home-like as possible and comfortable while you're there. And we're also, Cassie, very centrally located on 1507 Tuttle Street at Bahia Vista. So we're right in Midtown Sarasota, convenient to most everyone.
That's wonderful. That way all the families can come visit often, and maybe it's not a drive for them. That's also a very good thing.
Just 3 minutes from Sarasota Memorial Hospital as well.
Oh, convenient, so you don't have to make a long trip either. So what if you do have a 2-bed room? How do you choose the roommates?
We try to do compatibility as much as possible. We try to find out people's likes and desires and try to put them together. We try to have our rehabilitative residents separated from those who truly Magnolia is their home and they live there, so that people are not having a series of roommates moving in and out. They themselves are leaving with someone else who's short-term with similar interests, values, and likes.
And so if somebody comes to your facility and they have to go back to the hospital, they are allowed to come back again, right?
Yes, but we try to keep them, we try to prevent re-hospitalizations, but absolutely, we have several, we call them frequent flyers or repeat visitors, yes.
That's a wonderful thing. So what is Magnolia's goal for patients again?
To get them home as safely and as quickly as possible. And Cassie, they go home in a limo. We send our residents home in a limousine. And a lot of our residents are a bit older. As I get older, older gets older. But they've never been, a lot of them, in a limousine before. So it's a really special experience for them, and their families can join them on their limo ride home.
That's wonderful.
We call it leaving in a limo.
And you also actually have an event coming up as well that you wanted to let us know about.
We do. Thank you for asking. A week from this Saturday, which will be November 14th, from 9 to noon, please come by Magnolia for a free event where 3 physicians from Sarasota Orthopedic Association are going to be doing presentations on pain. If you're a candidate slated for joint replacement, you can get a lot of information, free food and events, free tours of the building, And also, if you are planning on a joint replacement or any kind of orthopedic surgery, you can reserve your private room in advance, and it'll be there for you after your surgery.
And again, that's next Saturday that you're doing
The
this.
14th, yes, ma'am.
All right, well, definitely go check that out. I'm sure all the information is on your website, so tell me, where can people go for that?
It is www.consulatehealthcare.com. It'll show all of our facilities throughout the country, and the 3 in Sarasota are listed. Please look up Magnolia.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show today.
My pleasure. Thank you again.
And coming up on Suncoast FYI, it's time to give Hunger the Blues, and we'll have the details next, so stay tuned.